So hi again, and in this video I will just show you what we received when we were doing Nikola Tesla channeling. And basically I wasn't doing Nikola Tesla channeling because there is another girl that comes here on channeling sessions, and she can easily channel the entities who are dead. I mean, like, who are left this physical plane, or what you can say. So basically we decided to do Nikola Tesla channeling because I was very interested, and I was doing the idea of free energy. And basically the idea of free energy, my idea was that basically here is a magnet. Hope you can see. I will zoom in. Stop. Okay, just close up a little bit more. Okay, so the idea, I'll just move it somewhere here. Okay, so here is a magnet, here is a magnet. In a perfect circles and perfect shapes, there is a round of magnets. For example, somewhere is plus, somewhere is minus, plus, minus, and so on, so on. But basically this is placed on a disk. And the idea was that if I place another magnet here, that for example is plus, minus, will the disk start to rotate by itself? So basically these ideas are online made, and online I believe somebody has made it that it actually works. So basically the idea is that there is a disk rotation, and for example the idea is that, for example, this is the magnet itself, and somewhere there is a field which is stronger, for example plus. And when it comes in touch with another field that is negative, it will strongly move in opposite directions. These magnets will move in opposite directions. The idea is that when this magnet comes a little bit closer on this side, sorry, I will move it so you can see it more. When the magnet moves a little bit closer on this side, it will just they will just try to escape each other and start a rotation. So basically we were channeling Nikola Tesla, and he said instantly about this idea that you need perfect mathematics. He was drawing some kind of field like this. We didn't quite understand, and we need perfect. There were some numbers. I didn't quite understand what it was because the girl neither did understand, because the girl is basically energy dummy. I mean, technologically dummy, but I'm also. And the idea was that to make this to work, this rotation idea, you need perfect geometrical precision, magnetical precision, and he said it's really hard to do this. But he said it would be very easy to do this if the magnets are, this is the magnet, here is the magnet, for example, and all sides, for example, here is only plus, and all sides are poured with, melted with rhodium. It was, I believe it was RH. In Latvian language it's rodīs. It's like rodīs. I'll just turn around. RH and rodīs. I didn't quite catch the element number, but what I did understand is that he said this is very expensive. For example, maybe half of this stick right here will cost around 20 to 40 euros. I think I understand it. Another thing is that rhodium has the melt temperature of about 1000 degrees. I mean 2000 degrees. It will be really hard also to melt this rhodium. But he said it will work very, very, very good as an anti-magnet field. What I understand is that basically normally a magnet has fields here, and you will just increase this field right here. So basically it's a very strong field. But he said that this will absorb the side fields really strongly, and I believe it has some also chemical and magnetic field effect also, because he mentioned rhodium really strongly. But then he said for you much easier would be if you create two magnets, a disk magnet like this, and right here, sorry, and another magnet disc inside. For example, this is some I don't know, some 5 centimeters thick magnet, like something like this, and inside there is another disc magnet like this. And he said that this magnet's fields should be opposite. For example, plus and plus here, it should be opposite, like they're moving from each other. They should be opposite. And he said also that in the middle, right here, you can put a rotation element that is not magnetized. What we understand here, that is, these magnets move oppositely, is like a ring inside a ring. And this center magnet can move up, down, like, I mean, side to side, but he is perfectly centered because of the opposite magnetic fields. And he said also that by creating a circular magnet, it is very geometrically perfect. It will be very easy to create this. And what we understand, that inside there is a middle, he said that there is full of quants, full of small energy dots, full of quants inside there will be. And we didn't understand how it works actually, but inside in the middle, this element should start to rotate, and it will be much easier. As we understand that maybe what happens is, if this is a side field, what happens is, here is the magnet, and inside the center there is another magnet, and inside of the another magnet there is this rotation element, and he will start to rotate, and it can easily be transformed into energy, as we understand. But he said that from his experience, he is sharing these ideas to many other human beings, and they basically don't do anything. They don't do anything in research. He also said that how he did experiments was that he always writes down what worked and what didn't work. For example, a piece of paper, you try to maybe change this to wooden material, then try change it to magnetic material, and write down all effects, what happened and what did you try, and then write down ideas, what should you try next time, and write them all down, and which idea didn't work, you just stretch it out. And he said you need to document everything very strongly, you need to documentize everything. And then he also was very interested, not interested, but he was by his character, his personality was very peaceful, very like charming, very in any sense totally not aggressive, totally not pushing. He was like whatever happens in the sake of it's okay, everything is okay, it's just, you know, I will do my work, you will do yours, and so on and so on. He's not pushing anything. And what he also mentioned was that he is surprised that everything here is with wires. He was really surprised about wirings and wires. He said everything is energy, and they say when you will create your first quantum computers, you will get energy out of nowhere. You will just get energy, because he said everything is energy, and we are really dependent on resource energy, energy that is put up on something. He said that everything is energy, and everything is made of energy, and because it's made of energy, you can get energy basically from nowhere. This is what I understand. And also we did this channeling in Latvian language, so basically we have no information translated to English, only the information that I'm now putting out. And then he said that, trying to remember what else was important. Well, basically the main idea was that he is willing to help. He's willing to show you ideas, but he wants you to do it, because he also said that he's really excited that people do the experiments themselves, because when you as you understand, he gets really excited and really happy and really joyed when something out of experiments come out with results. I mean, like, you succeeded in this experiment and it really works. And he was really excited in this idea, so he doesn't want you to steal the idea that you have something invented, but he would like to help you in your path of understanding and receiving the ideas yourself. The results yourself, I mean. So I bought this. This is a paper rule, and here are side magnets. And what I did was I bought magnetic field, and you can see the magnetic field right here. And I wanted to reproduce the idea of magnetic rings, which I don't have. I don't know where to get or create such magnets. We asked Tesla, how can we create magnet? He said, well, most easier for you would be to buy these magnets, because you need to melt them, pour them, and do some heatings and coolings and so on and so on. Basically, what we understand that he says he would like to share the idea how to create a magnet yourself. He said that he also bought magnets. He didn't create any magnets, or sometimes he did, but maybe this is not the case. So I tried to create a magnet myself to reproduce this idea. You can see right here, actually, you can see the side fields are going outside. I have no idea what this is or how does it work, but I try to reproduce that. The idea is that now in the center you put something that's also a magnet, and it will start to rotate, because for one reason the magnet would want to fall down in some of the sides, maybe there. And by falling, he will start the rotation, because he will jump back and it will kickstart rotation also. Another thing what we understand is that we thought that there is some kind of vortex created in the center of the energy, because I don't know if you can see, but in the middle there is not so bright, but a magnetic field that's a little brighter in the center than maybe in the sides. So maybe it creates some kind of vortex of spinning energy, and maybe the magnet inside starts following this vortex of energy. Right, there's chart. Yeah, and this is something that Nikola Tesla wanted to share, and we will do some more channeling later on according to technologies, and we were also channeling entity that wanted to share medical equipment, but he said that even if we create the medical equipment, they will be really fastly, it would be taken away from us, and it will be not used in commercial, I mean in hospitals, in production for humans. It will be basically studied, learned, and maybe much later it would be only produced, and basically we can create it, but for our own reasons and for our own usage. So thank you for watching this video, and you can always tune in on my website, which is art-offlinepeace.info, and thank you for watching.